Good morning. It is 6:23 a.m. on Monday, May 9th, 2016. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. It does still kind of feel like March to me. Uh, you know how sometimes it's like a Thursday and you're like, but it feels like a Tuesday. Well, I'm realizing that when I try to watch Game of Thrones followed by Silicon Valley on Sunday night, it leaves me up too late. Not even just that the shows are over at 10:30, but the idea that I am intellectually engaged with them until that late takes me longer to wind down because it's not like I'm just sort of casually watching something until I decide I'm ready to close my eyes and be asleep, and then I wander into the bedroom. I'm actually watching the shows, and then it takes me a while to kind of come down from that. And so I'm just feeling like, yeah, I did not get enough rest last night. Just the same, it's also true that lots of times I feel like this first thing in the morning, and then when I've been up for a little while, I feel fine. So today, I thought I'd talk a little bit about my iPod. This is my iPod Classic. It is a 160 gigabyte model. Certainly not one of like the original ones. In fact, this is not even the first one of these that I've had. But I've had this one for a while, 3, 4 years at least. This one specifically, but it's starting to go out on me, and I can't really be too mad that it's starting to, crash and that sort of thing, freeze up in the middle of playing back things. Just because I've given it pretty heavy use over the time that I've had it. But what does leave me a little bit bummed about it too is just that they don't really make that kind anymore, and that's frustrating to me. Just because I know that a lot of the trend has been towards like streaming music, and that sort of thing, and not necessarily having your whole library. Like, for example, when I want to listen to music on my phone, because it's synced with my home iTunes library, I can, download stuff from the cloud if I want to listen to it. And then there's also, of course, all the streaming. But I'm frustrated just because this model of iPod allows me to have my entire music library and all of my podcasts all on the one device without needing to stream. As long as I sync it in the morning, I don't have to be connected. I don't have to have a good signal or anything. And that has been how I am used to doing all this. And the idea that I would have to, I don't know what the substitute is, and it's frustrating, especially just because my cell phone is my work phone, and I'm allowed to use it for personal use within reason, but I don't want to add a ton more data to it by suddenly streaming a bunch of music and podcasts all day. So, I mean, my iPod is not dead yet. It's just I can sense the end approaching, and I'm concerned because there doesn't seem like there's a substitute for this type of device anymore. They've discontinued making this kind. At least I think so. I remember reading that they were going to. So I'm in the position now of trying to maybe see if I can eBay uh, one that's this same model, but the I don't know how hard it might be to try to find a non-used old model iPod. But well, it'll be what it is. I'll figure something out. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I've really liked this iPod. I would buy another one just like it if I was able. All right. I'm definitely still. It's early in the morning. Why do I do these things first thing in the morning again? I don't remember anymore. Maybe it's because I always do them first thing in the morning. Like if I was doing them later in the day, I would have that like ready at hand. Anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.